Disclaimer. The conversations, ideas, plans, and other content of this podcast do not constitute advice about investing in cryptocurrency or any other types of investment. We are learners, not investment experts, and we intend this podcast only to be a record of our own journey into cryptocurrency investments. Enjoy!
Safe Token wants to decentralize and encrypt your email so no one else will see those mail enhancement emails you have. Let's take a closer look. Well, Safe Token. It's put out by a company. The website is Safe.ad or ad. If you want to read about the token itself, you'll have to go to safe.ad/ICO/. It's an ERC20 token. The ticker is planned to be SAFE in all caps, SAFE. I don't like it when they're four letters.
It does make it pretty easy to find, though.
It does.
It's better than anything else.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
All the options.
All the options. So why does this catch our attention, Josh?
End-to-end email encryption. That's a huge thing. There's been several hacks that have happened. Filicone, Binance, NEM, right? A bunch of that stuff was stolen. So
The Binance one was almost
a hack, right? Yeah, identity stuff. And the fact that they already have a working product with thousands of users on it. And they're like super confident about it. You get 3 months of a free trial and it's only $1 a month after that. So it seems like everything's already launched. So why would you not at least give this a shot? If what they're saying is 100% true, and it certainly seems like it is so far.
All right, team info.
We've got Max, Anton, and Mark. That's pretty much all we got there. So interestingly, they describe them. So they're kind of like this weird duality in that they go to conferences, they're in public, they don't completely shut themselves off, but they do kind of hold to this idea of like crypto anarchy in some way, shape, or form.
They'll meet you in person, but they don't want to meet you on the net.
Yeah, they put in their white paper, quote, "We are not fans of exposing our private lives." So, I mean, they're people that live and stand by their product. You can't really fault them for that. I mean, at least they're consistent in what they believe and what they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Product and service, Chris.
So part of the subscription you end up paying for, you get basically encrypted email, like Josh was saying.
Boom. That's
which
it.
is great. And like you said too, in this day and age, it's huge. But this email service will allow you to basically check also the authenticity of the sender.
Right.
So
when it prints from some other
so you don't have to open that thing
needs you to,
and start
write a
downloading some
check.
virus.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can check the authenticity of where that basically email came from. There's also no message size, so the company is looking to potentially get into
That's legit.
Yeah, doing like maybe video or stuff like that, or like
I
multimedia
really,
message,
really
stuff like
like
that going
that. I
through
really like that part.
this. And also, it's encrypted from the time it is sent to the time it gets to you. So the whole process is encrypted. So especially with everybody linking their emails to their exchanges. So as you are on Binance, Bittrex, Cryptopia, this, that, hopefully not as much BitConnect anymore, stuff like that. As you're on this, you link it to your email. So especially if you have like one main email or maybe two main emails, if that gets hacked, they have access to a bunch of your different exchanges and a bunch of your different your wallets basically on all these exchanges. So having a good basically blockchain-based encrypted email that you can cling to and use for these different exchanges would be huge.
Yeah. I think there's also something that should be mentioned, part of holder benefits, is that the success of their email service will indirectly benefit the success of holders of SafeCoin, Safe Token, because so the minimal subscription fee is $1 a month, and they were saying that 50 cents of that dollar goes to the company, as you'd expect, but the other 50 cents goes to the buyback program to buy the token back on exchanges for whatever the current price is, which will then drive the price of the token up.
And won't let it sink down because it's constantly being purchased back at a
So
certain...
it's its own safety net.
Yeah, it's a safety net for it. So
that's what makes the token super interesting. I mean, you may or may not be interested in encrypted email. Like if you want to keep your stuff safe, that would be interesting. Like it would important to you. Wise.
Yeah.
But as far as the token goes, the success of the email service will result in a rising price in the token. At least that's the design.
Sure, yeah. The more people paying for the subscription equals the more people that are essentially buying the coin. Yeah, buying the coin back. So it's a way of generating its own profit, basically.
Yeah. And I just love the privacy aspect of it, too. Just keep your emails private, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as the ICO offering, so right now, or starting in February, was the pre-ICO offering. The proper ICO offering itself will be in April, and I guess the plan is 48.5% will be sold, 3% withheld for bounty,
Woot.
and 48.5% reserved, which I find that's a pretty big chunk for reserve. I don't know. They're trying to sell 40,000 safe. Oh, sorry, excuse me, 40 million safe coins at a $1 price. And the way this is becoming kind of a new trend, the way this is working as far as why would you get in on the pre-ICO or the ICO is discounting.
Yeah,
so the earlier you get in, the deeper the discount. The best discount, which is past now, was 30% starting February 1st. Starting March 1st, which would be the now period, is a 25% discount. And then in starting April 1st, it's a 20% discount and a joke. No, kidding. April 1st. Okay, never mind. 15% discount. Yeah, thanks for laughing later. That really
I didn't
helped
get it at first.
Yeah, shut up.
You gotta write better jokes,
15% discount starting May 1st, 10% discount June 1st, and then no more discounts after that.
I think it should be noted too, real quick, that they go into way more detail on how their decentralized, basically encrypted blockchain thing works.
Yeah, we're not going to pretend like we understand the technology
on their white
side.
paper, if you care for the details on how their encrypted channels and all that stuff works, they go into a ton of details, and it's quite over our head at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's there if you want a tough read. So
yeah, some dates by the way for the roadmap. There's some of this is already launched in 2016. At the end of 2016, they launched their iOS application. So this is well on its way as far as like a functioning service. Mm-hmm. Of course, we're in the pre-ICO sale right now, and the token sale will. I guess it's an ITO. I've been saying ICO. I guess it's an ITO. Will start in April, like I said. Then payment system. I guess that's to make the subscriptions happen. Will be dropping in September of this year, with the Android application coming in November of this year.
So what I really like about this is that they've given you specific months too, right? With some of these other roadmaps that you see, they kind of just put Q1, Q2. But I mean, the fact that there's like a specificity by which you can measure success,
Right.
and knowing that they've already been out for 2 years on a desktop version means that they probably have some, I think, sense of a timeline in terms of the specificity that and like the pinpointness, I really think is valuable.
And I think it's always valuable when after the pre and the normal ITO or ICO purchasing happens, that there's still significant newsworthy dates that are in the future, because that gives hope for the possibility of
More hype, man.
getting
The
better
hype,
and better.
hype
Hype
always
is always
results in
good.
something.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
So I don't think there's anything to add other than if there's increasing more reasons for anybody to be hacked. I mean, it used to be for the dumbest of
We're
reasons,
more and more vulnerable.
But now there's with coins becoming a thing, with people having a lot more electronic economy in their hands, there's more reason to hack your electronic systems. And so entering into an age of better encryption, including your email, is a smart move.
Yeah.
Right. And they're going to have two-factor authentication, too, on your email login.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat.
Nice.
Okay, well, if we miss anything, please comment about it, please, in the comment section. Also, if there's any hype we don't know about or any FUD we don't know about, we'd love to hear about all of it. Continue the conversation. And if you have any suggestions on other things we should take a closer look on, we always take those suggestions.